car was moving away. They couldn't resist chasing after it. They didn't stop until the intersection. They waved their hands, knowing that Little Q had bigger things to do. This was the second time that Little Q had experienced a parting. He was sent to a guide dog training center, but on his first day, he didn't fit in. He's used to the food at home, but he's not used to the dog food here, so he kicked the pot out in disgust. But there's no one here to spoil him. Little Q's stomach growled all night, so the next day during training, he ate everything in sight. The trainer was in tears at this scene and unanimously decided that he couldn't resist the temptation of food, and in the obedience training afterward, all the other dogs are very obedient, but only Little Q lazy sitting on the ground how do not want to move. Fortunately, the trainer did not give up. He began to encourage and educate, touching the birthmark on Little Q's belly and saying that he was the most different dog he had ever seen. As soon as he said that, Little Q stood up. In this way, under the trainer's slow guidance, Little Q also began to cooperate with the. After a few days of training, the trainer thought Little Q was just an ordinary dog, until one day, he had something to do and asked Little Q to stay where he was. And so, Little Q waited on the ground